All right, let's see what this video is. This is a video Canon made, I think it was like today or so, about people quitting Lost Ark. So let's take a look at it. Give me 1 second. Let me readjust my camera.
For the Guardian raids, would you prefer to leave them as they are, being 2 runs per character per day, or change it to 1 run per character per day with double the rewards? Out of 11,000 votes, 86% want 1 run per character.
Yeah.
Here's why you're going to quit Lost Ark, if you eventually do. It's pretty simple. You're just going to get burnt out. You're going to get burnt out. Because the people that end up quitting Lost Ark around this time are the people that are all about trying to min-max and hit level cap and trying to push their gear and just having a miserable fucking experience, because that experience consists of doing chaos dungeons, Una tasks, and Guardian raids every day across 11,000 fucking characters. Like, you just have
I cannot imagine doing it on more than 1 character. Like, I will be honest with you guys. If I was not a streamer, I wouldn't be spending money on the game. What I would do is I would have gotten to probably about 1370, 1400 by now playing free to play. And I would have just stopped. I would have just stopped and waited for more content to come out. That's what would have happened. And like, that's all it would have been. Yeah, I would have stopped. Like, it's 100% a better idea, right? Yeah, I would exactly that. I log on, do my dailies once a day, you know, do a couple of clicks. Am I going to get the honing today? Nope. Oh, cool. All right. Well, let's go back to doing something else. And that's it. Yeah, I'm doing on 10 characters right now. I really think that they need to add in, as soon as possible, more daily activities for players to do. Like, I really think that needs to happen as soon as possible. Yeah, imagining a lot of content between 1450. Vault and hard mode is going to be 1445, as far as I know. I don't know if that's going to stay the same, though.
Multiple fucking alts, and you're just pushing, and it's just a fucking shitty experience.
More dailies?
It's a bad experience.
Well, yeah, I'd want more dailies. I'd want more things that you can do in the game. Yeah, is that bad? I don't. Yeah, I'd want more activities in the game. Yeah. More weeklies? Sure. Yeah, make them weeklies instead. I'm fine with that. Yeah, I just want more content to do in a game. That's all. Yeah, I mean, not on alts. I don't want to do alts. I want to do a main character. I want to have my main. I want to play 1 guy. People don't think about different things to do, but oh god, I got 20 different things instead of 10. I guess, but like, if you like the game, then it's not going to be a problem.
This game is designed so that, like, the min-max way to play this game is to do that, right? Is to just make all these alts and just do all these fucking dailies all fucking day, the weeklies, the dailies, the Guardian raids, the Abyss raids, all that shit. You just constantly do them over and over and over again. And the people that are quitting right now...
It also sucks because you can't redo the raids. Somebody mentioned this in chat. It is like I would like to go through, like, you know what I would do? Is I would randomly join raids. I would probably do this once a night. It's just randomly join a hard mode raid and carry them. Because this is what whales really want to do. Do you want to know what whales love to do? They love to lord it over people. They love to look and loom over people with their giant fucking fins, their massive blowhole, and just like, look at me, I'm a whale. And like, that's the thing, is that if you give those whales the ability to re-queue into a dungeon, and then everybody and the players in the dungeon are like, wow, you're so cool. Oh my God, thank you for carrying us. Like they did yesterday to me. They did the same thing to me. They were like, wow, you're doing so many damage. Oh my God, you're so good. And everybody wins. The guy gets his dick fluffed up. The players get the raid cleared. Everybody's happy. There she blows. Wow. Look at that awakening ability. Did 40 million damage. And so that's all it is. So like, yeah, let people re-queue the raids, man. Or like the hard mode dungeons or something. Like, I don't see why. Like, it's so funny. The issue is them not making anything of it. Yeah, like, well, the thing is, a lot of players, like a whale, like let's say you got 5 greater honor leapstones, hypothetically. You got 5 greater honor leapstones for re-clearing a hard mode dungeon. And it was like you could get it once a day. There would be whales that would do that. They would do that, and I would do it occasionally. And it's primarily just for fun, just because I feel like it. Yeah, once a day. Yeah, I'd do it. Yeah, I'd re-clear it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yep. Yeah, take the little, show the little nubs how it's done, right?
Are the people that are just getting burnt out.
Sorry, I keep pausing. Apologize. Wouldn't that just make people sell carries for gold? Yeah. Who cares? Oh, we can't compromise the sanctity of Argos. We can't compromise the sanctity of the skilled, incredible, amazing players who are able to overcome his abilities. We can't do that. Oh my God. My God. Imagine if you had people that killed Argos who didn't deserve to kill Argos. Oh my God. Oh my God. Imagine that. Literally nobody cares. Literally nobody fucking cares. Like, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It's like, and it is. It's bad. It's bad. I wish that nobody did carries. And maybe you could make it against the rule to sell them in game, right? You make it harder to do. However, I think that it's worse that people don't have anything to do. It's basically like the cure is worse than the disease.
By playing all these alts and constantly just trying to min-max their time. And let me tell you, man, having like 10 characters, fuck it, 5 characters.
Fuck that.
Okay? Just rotating Guardian raids, Chaos dungeons, and then if you are able to finish that and have leftover time, pushing up more alts by doing the same fucking quest that you've done is such a terrible experience. If you're getting burnt out, here's my advice to you. If you have one character tier 3, focusing on horizontal progress, and then just fucking waiting for boosts and all these other events to come out, because you're going to get boosts, man. The longer you wait to progress, the easier it becomes to progress. Here's how it breaks down, right? Like, think about starting Lost Ark right now. How much easier and faster it would be for you to get to tier 3 now as a brand new player from base, from scratch, with all the events and all the vendors and all the shit that we have now. Think about how much faster it would be for you to get to tier 3. That shit only gets faster, guys.
Exactly. You start in tier 3 in Korea. That's a very good point. So I actually am going to do this quite soon. I might do this on Saturday, because some of the materials from the event are, they're time sensitive and they expire. I'm going to try to make my second barbarian, get him all the way up to tier 3. I'm debating if I want to see, like, do a test and see, like, with, like, let's say how much money, right? Like, $300, how far could I get the character? And just see what happens, right? Can I get him to 1,300, 1,340, 1,350, 1,370? Do whatever. Barbarian, listen, maybe we could do the Gun Lancer. But I'll be honest, I really like Barbarian. I really do.
So, like, if you're burnt out here, focus on that horizontal progress, or just fucking don't play the game and take a break. Let rest stack up, because rest bonus stacks up. It does. Like, you could go multiple days without playing, and when you come back, your gains are going to be like ×2 for the next couple of days. Like, believe it or not, because everyone has this mindset where they're like, Berserker? I need to not take a break. I can't miss the daily. Bro, I essentially stopped playing for a week. I did, and I'm still ahead of almost all of you guys, right? The point that I'm making is that, you know, as someone that was Argos week 1 guy, and I essentially took a break for a week, right? And I'm not behind at all. Like, I'm not behind one bit. It won't be until you get burnt out of the game and take that break, and then come back to it and realize, oh shit, I didn't actually lose that much ground. You know, I'm still...
No, and that's the thing, is like, people constantly stress themselves out about trying to keep up. It's like you have to ascend beyond that into a larger and more powerful plane of existence where you simply log on and play the game for fun. And whenever you get there, whenever you transcend FOMO and you just play the game for fun, none of this is a problem anymore. You're in a guild with your friends and you do a Guardian raid. Like I do, sometimes I go and I will usually do Night Fox Yoho in a 4-man group, or I will solo Velganos. And I do Velganos. You know why I do Velganos? Because it's fun. I solo Velganos for fun. And that's the reason I do it, just because I can do it, because it's enjoyable, and that's it. Like, I would go and I would redo a lot of the old Guardians if I could do it that was actually interesting. Solo Valganos is easier than group? Yeah, exactly. I might actually do group Valganos just so I can flex on the shittier players, right? That's exactly it. Can't you make the same excuse for Shadowlands? Yeah, I think so. I really do. I think that if you're not happy with Shadowlands, my best advice, and this is what I did with Shadowlands, I stopped forcing myself to do raids, and, I've got to do my raids, I've got to keep up with my gear, I've got to farm this out, and, it's another week, I got to do this, it's a bonus weekend, I've got to play, I've got to keep up. I don't. I log on, and it's like, what do I want to farm? Yeah, I guess I'll go get that mount. Yeah, we'll go do that, and then maybe run Torghast or something, get like some of that like soul shit, the achievement, and I guess we'll do the dailies in Zereth Mortis too. And there's some chests there. Let's go loot some chests, and that's about it. You know, and it's so much more simple and understandable and pleasant. It's so much more pleasant because you have the gear. I don't, though. My character is like, I'm not even 250 eye level in WoW. I'm not even 250 item level. Don't forget about, I'll do my Mythic Plus weekly, right? Because I know that's really good. Yeah, my gear sucks.
Right there.
And if I want to get better gear, all I do is I do PvP. That's all I need to do. I'm not going to worry about raiding. Oh my God, I've got a raid. Who cares? Just go do PvP.
Like, you're going to start doing your horizontal content. You're going to realize that you don't need to do 73 fucking Guardian raids every single day across all your characters to get ahead of the pack. You're going to be like, oh shit, I really don't. I can take my time. I can just stack my rest bonus on my characters, and I'll just get them. I'll just do them every other day or every 3 days or even 4 days, whatever. I'll just get around to it. Are you going to be min-maxing your progression? No, you won't. Thank you for the, I appreciate the prime, my man. You won't be min-maxing your progression, but, like, you're also going to realize you're not going to be really falling behind by doing that.
Well, you're just not having fun. Like, that's really what the thing is like, people constantly focus on this. So people say, like, I'm only enjoying it because I'm playing it with pay to win, right? With spending money. I don't really think that's true. I do not think that's true. The reason why I think that's not true is because I've played other games that are the same, and I just simply don't do that. All of the time it is, well then, so if it is, how do you explain the fact that I spent so much time farming like horizontal secondary content? So like if the thing that I enjoy about the game is that I'm able to make money with it, or like my character's really geared, then explain why all of the things that I do in the game are horizontal content. Like, that's it. You're 1440? Well, yeah, but I could be 1450. Because if you're as following you golden materials, well, yeah. But then, like, but what does that have to do with me farming Mokoko seeds? Like, I think that this is what people are doing. You told me you wouldn't love the game as much? Well, how do you know that? Like, wouldn't I just do the same? Wouldn't I do the thing that most normal people do? Whereas whenever I reach the apex, I just stop playing for a while? Like, I really hate whenever people try to tell me how I would feel in an imaginary situation that didn't happen. And if anything, it's not even how I've felt before. Like, it's so dumb. And I think they're just saying that. Normal people aren't the ones arguing with you. That's a good point. People are fucking morons. Good idea. Good point. Let's move on.
Well, like, rest bonus is a thing in this game. And if you're like one of those people that are just getting burnt out, like, just take a break from the game. Or just stop doing your dailies and just do horizontal progress.
Yeah,
you're just like, oh shit, I'm actually having fun doing some map completion.
Tell me how I feel about a video game.
Coco Hunter,
as if I can't understand it.
Doing whatever, like
so
getting
weird.
Skill points or whatever it is that you're doing, or just you're gonna have fun not playing the damn game. You know, PvP for a while. Like, if you're a PvP guy and you're like, hey, I wanna, go learn PvP later, and you're getting burnt out of PvP right now. You'll
Yeah,
get
do
courage
that
tokens
instead.
that you can use anytime in the future that will give you mats. You'll actually be progressing by doing PvP as well. So it's like, that's what it is. It's like a lot of people that are quitting right now are those people that are all about min-maxing, and they're like, oh, this is such a miserable fucking experience, right? If you do that, you will quit. You'll either take a break or you'll quit. But then if you come back to Lost Ark, like I was saying earlier, you'll realize, oh shit, this is actually a super friendly, like casual friendly game.
Yeah, I think it becomes a lot easier because the material prices go down a lot. And that's what's going to happen in many regards. I think that's a good thing. Absolutely. It's like, yeah, things will go down in price, things get better, and I think that's just what's going to happen over time. I don't min-max when I'm bored of playing this game every day, then don't. Like, this is my best advice. Stop trying to make yourself do something that you don't want to do. Like, it's weird that you have to be coached into enjoying a game, though. The fun should be intuitive. I actually disagree. I think that people nowadays don't know how to enjoy video games because everything in like gaming now is so goal oriented. Like, everything that you do in the game is to get X or to get Y. People don't play video games for the novelty of a new experience. People don't play, and this is the same thing that happened with Elden Ring. Is like, people, whenever it came out, people were like, what the fuck? What do I do? This is an open world game. And even I had some dissonance trying to do that because I'm used to having things much more, like in place. And like, this happens a whole lot because players are just able to skip the stuff. And guess what they do? They skip the stuff. That's all there is to it. And I think that also you have like, it's like a keeping up with the Joneses, right? Keeping up with the people that you want to be like. So you're trying to keep up with streamers. You're trying to keep up with YouTubers. You're trying to keep up with certain people in a game. And there's all of this like social pressure that the games create nowadays. And it's just, it's weird. And that's what I think happens is that gaming nowadays has turned into so much of a goal-oriented conveyor belt that people don't stop and just play the game and enjoy it for what it is. I think that's what the problem is. It's just like life. You got to go to college, have kids, otherwise you suck at life. Well, I think it's like, yeah, that is definitely kind of true too. It's like a lot of people, like whenever I was in high school, I don't know if you guys were the same way, but I heard from all the time and my teachers, right? It's like, well, you should go to college, and going to college is the right thing that you're supposed to do. And like, if you didn't go to college, it's like the implication was that if you don't go to college, it's because you did something wrong, or it's like inferior. Like, did you guys get that same vibe whenever you were in high school? Like, cause I got that a lot. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. So like, it's again, social pressure, again, social conditioning. And it's like, everybody knows that's not true. Like, I don't know how many friends I have that are working trade jobs and now they're like a master of whatever they're doing, right? A master plumber, master electrician, carpenter, craftsman or something like that. And they're making more money than the friends that I have that went to college. Like, yeah, they're a master. Yeah, no, that was mine. I'm a masturbator. Exactly. And so that's the difference, man. Like, a lot of people just don't get this at all. And it's disappointing, but that's just the way social pressure works. And I think the same general thing happens with video games.
That's pretty much what'll happen.
I think that's fair. It's a good insight. I think that's why people need to be coached. That's why people need to be coached all the time about how to enjoy things. Because people don't understand how to enjoy things because people's enjoyment of something generally trends with how conspicuous their enjoyment of it is. I think that's to do with people themselves having no way to enjoy things without min-maxing and keeping up with the Joneses, which is what you can't do with whales. I actually think that that's not the case. I think that most people are conditioned so much into playing games a certain way that if they stop playing the game that way, that like they would enjoy it way more. Like, I see this all the time in WoW, where in Warcraft you have people that are constantly like stressing themselves out, like getting themselves mad about the game, like stressed out, like, oh man, I've got to do this farm, I've got to do that farm, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. It's just so... It's so exhausting, I think, for so many of these people. So I don't really know what else to say. Like, I think this happens constantly, man. Says the one class Andy. Yes, but the difference is that I enjoy playing my one class. Like, for example, if I didn't like playing my Berserker and I was constantly upset about it, wouldn't that be kind of weird that I just constantly hate the only class that I play? Wouldn't that be weird? I think that'd be crazy. Yeah, I don't understand why people care what the whales do. Because that becomes the norm in the game. People don't like being behind. Like, that's it. They don't like being behind somebody else. It's literally that simple. There's not like a whole lot of complexities to this. There's not a whole lot to think about. They just don't like being behind because they didn't spend real money. Nothing wrong with playing Berserker and enjoying yourself. I don't know if people enjoy it. Yeah, people meme on that a lot. I love playing my main character. That's the one that I like a lot. I'm $13.96 free to play. I got 4 characters in T3. I do daily quests with. It's fun, but your fun ends up in 0 progression as you fail upgrades. It's kind of demotivating when content is hidden behind gear score and you would like to do it. Yeah, I think so too. I would feel the exact same way if I was you. And that's the thing. There's like, I would only do what I needed to do, and then that would be it. Like, I wouldn't try to like farm out a bunch of extra gold or anything like that, because I've played WoW for years. Like, I've played WoW for years, and I know how these games work. The way these games work is very simple. It's that you farm a lot, and you're gonna hit a wall, and they always have these walls, and then over time, the walls will become easier to get over. This happened in New World. This happened in Final Fantasy. This happens in every fucking game. That over time, things get easier. So if you don't like the game and you feel like you're hitting a wall, just stop playing the game. Just stop playing the game and you'll have other things to do.